Simone Biles is a lot of things, the GOAT being at the top of that list. But she's also kind of a genius, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you're new here, I'm Patricia. I'm a gymnastics reporter for Gymnastics Now, and I'm currently in Paris covering the Olympics. In addition to being the greatest of all time in her sport, Simone is also an innovator, and she's been at the center of progressing women's gymnastics. Here in Paris, she's continuing that innovation where she's going to try to attempt a sixth skill to be named after her in the Code of Points, which is gymnastics rulebook. Biles already has 5 skills named after her. So a quick run through, she's got the Yurchenko half on double full off on vault, the Biles 1, the Yurchenko double pike on vault, the Biles 2, then the tucked double off beam, which is the Biles, there's no other skill named the Biles on beam, and then the double layout half on floor, which is the Biles 1 on floor, and the tucked triple double, which is insane, and that is the Biles 2 on floor. Now she competes the YDP, which is the Yurchenko double pike, the double layout half, and the tucked triple double right now. Today, the day that the games open in Paris, the International Gymnastics Federation announced that Biles had submitted a new skill to be named after her on bars, which is the Weiler 1.5. Now, this is an intricate skill, but I wouldn't say it's the hardest skill that Simone's ever tried. I mean, not by a long shot, in my opinion. I mean, she stuck a Yurchenko double pike in training yesterday, and she's shown a full in on vault in training clips, and everything else like the tuck triple double. But it is complicated, and it does take, some finesse. It's 540 degree rotation on the bar. So basically the Weiler 1.5 is a clear hip circle forward to handstand with a 1.5 turn. Now, if she competes this skill successfully in Paris, she'll have a skill named after her, or at least one skill named after her on every event, which is a fitting accolade or another accolade for someone who has changed the sport for the better. So can she do it? Can she get a sixth skill named after her? Can she have a skill named after her on every event? I think it's definitely possible. It seems within the realm of possibility. She competes a Weiler half regularly, and she submitted the Weiler full before, kind of in an attempt to get it named after her, especially if she makes a mistake on the Weiler half on bars. But the Weiler full has since been named after Australia's Georgia Godwin, so no problem. We'll just do the 1.5. Plus, USAG has now shared a clip of Biles in Olympic prep camp doing the skill, and it looks like it's ready. It looks like she can absolutely do it. She didn't do it in podium training yesterday, but that doesn't mean she hasn't been training it. I'm sure she obviously has. And I mean, there's no reason she shouldn't go for it. And that leads me to why she's a genius. Biles is almost certainly going to attempt this skill only once, and that is going to be in qualifying. She's not going to risk medals over it, not a team medal, not an all-around medal, so qualifying makes the most sense. And Biles has shown that she doesn't particularly care for competing in the uneven bars final, since unless chaos unfolds, she's not going to win a medal there. So she does it in qualifying, and if she hits it, great. She'll have a sixth skill named after her, and she might still qualify to a bars final. And if she doesn't, c'est la vie, it's no big deal. The team will still qualify to the team final. She'll still qualify to the all-around final. And guess what? She'll actually get a day off between the vault final and beam and floor finals and get a little rest, which she doesn't always get. She was in all 4 event finals at Worlds last year. So what do you think? Will we have a sixth the Biles in the Code of Points by the time the games are over? Let me know your thoughts.